Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So I've been saying for the last few days that I wanted to open up an armourer for my Navarro Cantina, and I couldn't decide on whether to open up the original Vintage Collection version or the Carbonized graphite. So I initially bought the carbonate graphite one because I'm a fan of these figures. Apart from Stormtroopers, I'm not going to go over it again. But I like how metallic the carbonized version is. I mean, the helmet looks exactly the same. It looks like they've used the same paint application. I like the I like the armourer's tools. I think they're more metallic in the carbonized version as well, but I didn't know what one to open because I only want one really for my Navarro Cantina. So I've kind of I mean they're both like reduced figures. I mean the armourer came from Lame, $7.99. I think I picked her up in Milton Keynes, from the Lame in Milton Keynes. Yeah, it wasn't the day when they left the sticker on and I kept setting all the alarms off. That was my retro collection Death Trooper. That's another story. And then I got the and I got my other armourer from Forbidden Planet, $5.99. Let your eyes be your guide. It's a great figure. This was the day I went up London to the Megastore and got so ill because I got so wet with my my one wet Converse. So I've listened to your recommendations and do you know, it's tough. It's a tough one, but I've decided to go for the because you only need one really. I think. I mean, I could open both of them. I don't know. I do like the carbonized one. Do you know what? I'm going to go for the Vintage Collection. I'm going for the Vintage Collection figure to open, because the armourer played such a big part in series 3 of the Mandalorian. So I wasn't going to open it until I've started buying all these Mandalorian figures from Star Action Figures. Talking of Star Action Figures, massive sale on. They've just released the loads of Black Series figures. So I haven't bought anything for a while, so I treated myself. So I got a few little Black Series figures. I say little. I got a few Black Series figures on their way. $9.99. You can't argue with that. And also, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I bought a Black Series. I bought a Vintage Collection figure as well, and and it's been recommended to me. So it'll be interesting to see what that actual figure looks like. But anyway, back to the armourer. So looking on the back, I'm not sure if we've I'm not sure. Well, it's been a while. So Hondo I've got Hondo. I bought two of Hondo, one to open, one to display, because I love Disney, but obviously I'm banned from America still until the I think it's the 15th. Was it I think it's 11th of May, either the 11th or the 15th of May. My ban's over, apparently. And also I've got Hondo in my Millennium Falcon, which I haven't opened yet. Mandalorian figure. I've got Captain Rex. I've got Vader. I've obviously got the armourer now. I've got Moff. I've got Arc Trooper 5s, and I've got the blind guy from Rogue One. And also I bought him in the Black Series as well. I think he's a great figure. So yeah, so I'm gonna get the armour open, and I think she will be perfect in the Navarro Cantina. I do like the image on the card back. I think it's a decent image. It's a really good figure as well, actually. So yeah, looking forward to opening this one up. So there's only one way to do it. You know, I know it's not retro, but I can only open it up like it's Christmas 1984. So let's do this. And look at that, I've opened it and I haven't dropped anything. So yeah, she looks really, really good. Looks really, really decent. So I'm just gonna get her out of the packet, get her tools out, and we'll go from there. Right, and here she is. Now, as I mentioned, the helmet is very metallic, and I really like that. I like that touch, and I think that's why I wanted to buy the or that's why I bought the carbonized version. But maybe the carbonized version is just a little bit too metallic, and yeah, I think it's got a nice finish. Really nice finish on this figure. It's got nice. It's got some nice paint applications. It's got a nice on her on her chest plate. On her chest plate, I think it's a little bit metallic, but not as metallic as the carbonized version. And with her, I mean, what would you call that on her shoulders? It's almost like a cardigan. On her cardigan, it would have been nice. It would have been nice if they could have like used like cloth goods for that. I mean, maybe they'll do that for a future release. But that's a really decent looking figure. Really do like it. I mean, they've got to, because they've got to release her with the with a jetpack, surely. It's really hard to focus. But now she looks really good. And I do like the Darth Maul horns on her on the top of her helmet. But no, it looks really good. You know, it's you know, we all know what the articulation's like. But yeah, really good figure. So I'm just gonna get her tools. They're quite small, so I might just put them in her hands because they're really small. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them into focus. So let me just get them. And there she is with her tools. Look at that. I think they're really good. I mean, the as I mentioned, the carbonized version, the tools are a little bit more metallic. But honestly, I think this is a really good figure. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 again. It's a great sculpt on there. I'd see when I originally bought it. I think I bought this when it first came out, and I wasn't that fussed because I didn't really know much about the character. But I actually love the armourer now that I know more about her, and she had quite a big part in Series 3. So yeah, I really like this, and that's why I needed her for the Navarro Cantina. You know, to stand in there with Boba Fett and Mando and Bo. So yeah, really happy with it. I'm just going to stand her up now, just to see what she looks like. This is definitely the way. This is just an absolutely awesome figure, and I mean, what a ridiculous price. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I saw it in like Forbidden Planet for $5.99. Let your eyes be your guide. I mean, you do get some really good deals in there, and that's why I picked her up, because yeah, I initially picked up the carbonized version for the Cantina, but I couldn't say no to $5.99 for the vintage collection version. And yeah, I do like that metallic paint on her chest plate. I think it's a great figure, absolutely fantastic. Really glad I picked her up. Definitely worth the money, and it's going to look absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at the look at the sculpt on her cardigan on the back. What is it? Is it feathers or fur? I've got no idea. But it is I mean, I also love the boots as well. I think the actual the boots and the paint application on her little skirt and stuff. Really, really, really is a beautiful figure. Really, really good. 10 out of 10 any day of the week. Definitely worth picking up. But the thing is, you just never know. You just never know how long these figures are going to be in stock for. Because when I picked up my retro collection Mando figures from Forbidden Planet, apparently they were gone by the next day, and there was loads in there when I was in there on the Friday. I suppose with Celebration as well, I suppose they got quite busy. They had quite a few visitors from all over the world. But yeah, definitely worth picking up. But even worth picking up the carbonized version in Lame. I mean, Lame has still got a few cheapies, and I know they've reduced a lot of their Black Series figures to $9.99 now. So there are still bargains out there. I mean, I haven't picked anything new up for ages, like brand new. You know, I did pick up the Mandalorian Vintage Collection Luke Skywalker, and that was in Forbidden Planet as well. There was one in there. I thought I've got to have it. But yeah, definitely there's still deals to be there. You know, deals are out there to be picked. But you know, I'm still in two minds. Did I do the right thing, cancelling my pre-order for the Endor bunker and the speeder bike? Even though now you've got the speeder bike from the Mandalorian, so there's some good stuff out there. But I don't know. I'm still delusioned. I'm still delusioned by Hasbro. I don't know. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really helps the channel, and it also lets me know you care. And I'll see you in the next one.